junction? I dare say we do. Because then what we have is fleet command room here, 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 and here. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 167, where I am quietly assessing this really neat hauler. Now, it's not a good class. It is in fact only a C class, but look at the style of it. It definitely has pizzazz and lots of storage. I'm sure the A class does, but then I realized that this you guys resistance, this hauler here, pretty cool little ship, but I realized that this star system is actually opulent Korvax system, which means that you would have a high chance of getting this in an S class should you go to this system and hang out at a trade area. So what does that mean for us? Well, I suppose that means that we should get the portal coordinates before we leave. That's one thing it means. But I think what we'll do instead is we'll just come back here once we're done. So let's hand in all of our missions here for all of these nanites. It'd be nice if you could slightly skip through this little animation a little faster. We're still working on that rep for all of these guilds. I guess having a system where you can go buy a large S-class hauler that looks cool isn't like the biggest deal. There's probably a lot of those. The biggest deal would be finding one you can get for free. That's what we need. Rated depot. Scan 5 plants. That's an easy one. Right, another depot. A harvester. Missing person. Repair. Nope. 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 Alright, we'll go ahead and sell our neural ductwork. Yep. And the rest is history. Okay. Could learn some more words of the Korvax here. What I think see, there's a couple things I wanted to do. So what we'll do is we'll leave this system, and then we'll come back for it. If there are people in the comments that are like, "Oh, I really want that ship," but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I would much rather, as we go out into the universe, into the galaxy and the universe, I would much rather be on the lookout for crashed S-class ships. That's really what I would like to find. Alright, so we've learned some more Korvax words. Spending some of our copper. A little bit here, a little bit there. It all adds up, and we still have more words to learn. Getting there. Soon we'll know everything. Or not. No, we won't, because we've already blown it. So what we want to do, actually, since we're not... Ooh. Explorer's Guild rank Elder? What? Hold on. Let's look at these for a second. Explorers Guild Elder, Merchants Guild is Master, and Mercenaries Guild is Master. Merchants Guild is Senior, so definitely further ahead in the Explorers Guild over all of them. But we're actually going to Do I even want to go back? We talked about this. We talked about this very moment. This very moment. I could get rid of this hazmat gauntlet, put the remembrance here. No, not that. Remembrance, there it is. Everything you knew is within. Heart of the Sun. Starting to do well with that stuff there. Okay. Put that one in there. Right. Okay. Everything's looking good. This is all still looking good. Fairly well organized. I've got a pretty good organizational little system going on. This... Nope, that's going to the freighter. Which we also need to balance in... Oh my goodness. Of course the freighter. Whoa! Okay, no, that Explorer was kind of busted looking. Oh, here's a neat looking fighter. Probably medium. Yeah, B-25. That's a medium. Okay, so instead, what are we going to do in this system? Well, we have a base. Or, if we're going for deep space exploration, perhaps what we need is to warp our fleet in. That's right. To warp our entire fleet into this system. And we'll start working on our capital ship. There's much work to address here. And I think we can take care of the very first issue at hand. Because from this point on, for at least a little bit into the future, I don't want to backtrack. I don't want to go back to places we've already been. It's too easy to do. We've already seen those places. It's comforting and it's familiar, and I want to push on. I want to push on into the unknown. Into the places where we would be uncomfortable. So we can delete these things. All these different styles of rooms, corridors, junctions, stairs, cross junctions. Exciting. Fleet Command. I feel like Fleet Command should be pretty close to the bridge. Should it not? I feel like that's probably a good bet. Now what if I wanted the hallway here? Right? What if we remove all of this? Look at all this extra space here. So what did we have? We built ourselves a base module, little place for all the stuff we destroyed. Okay. We could tear all this up, really. Where do I want Fleet Command to be? Here's the stairs. Perhaps Fleet Command is right here off of this section, like this. And then we go stairs down. Out of range, we could build stairs up. Right? Freighter corridor, we can curve this way, like this. And then here's what we do. We go four-way junction. Do we go with another four-way junction? I dare say we do. Because then what we have is fleet command room here, 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 and here. So this is sort of our fleet command little hall here. Okay, hold on. So this is to the bridge, right? And this is the stairs up from the hangar. I'm going to make this like a proper ship. So you come up here, this is the fleet command deck. Excellent. So we've got some fleets that need to be debriefed, and lots of inventory space. We're going to need to take some of this dihydrogen jelly, though, because we're going to need to turn it into dihydrogen. That way we can make some more fuel. I don't suppose there's any more room for... Yeah, there we go. We don't have to hold on to this destabilized sodium. We can hold on to that in the freighter. It's dihydrogen. Alright, so then what we can do is we'll do the same thing sort of over here. We have this hallway that branches off this way. I don't really like this hallway here. Hold on. So what I want is sort of more of the same. I want this to feel more of like a structured area, not so open, not quite so open. We could do maybe a T intersection. Can I? Oh wait! Oh no, that was it. That was what I wanted. All right. So what we'll do is we'll get a T intersection here, right? But instead, what I want is rotate. Rotate, 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 rotate. I want that. Right, because then what we'll do is we'll get the curved section like this. Okay, so we still have access to all of that there. But then this part will stairs up, just like the last one did, like this. And it's going to rotate in this way. We're going to do the same thing. It's going to be cross junction 1, cross junction 2. Only in these sections we're going to have little rooms. Do we have small rooms? Large freighter rooms? No, something more industrial looking. This is good for now. For now. Because what I want is... agriculture, construction, weapons, science. Wait a second. Am I not able to build the vehicle terminal? You're kidding me. We do have to backtrack. Or we have to build a proper base on the ground. Interesting. Alright, well let's get... Ooh, we don't have the chromatic metal. Say what? Well, we're going to refine some of that up real quick in a hurry. Let's grab some... What do we have that's activated? Activated indium? Yeah. Alright, so we'll run the little refiner right now just so we can make a big one. We'll keep that hallway so we can access the other stuff. Let's go debrief our flight command sections. Alright, let's debrief the commander. What do we got? 1530 light years, 1-star rating. Got some Grantine, profits, hot ice, profits, indium. That's it. Nice, simple, sweet, to the point. Alright, this looks like a larger fleet, sort of a balanced fleet. It looks like one of everything. Let's debrief the commander. 2 stars, 3,500 light years, 16 chloride lattice, 250,000 units, 5 iridescite, more units, almost 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million units. Sac venom times 7. This is going to be a bonus item. Gravitino balls, another bonus item, and more units. Wow. Big money, big money. So they're going to have given us a couple of... Yep, there it is. Germinated fume parsley pollen. That's interesting, to say the least. We can just sell this stuff from here. There's no reason to. And who didn't get one last fleet to recall? Look at all this freighter space. This is the greatest, actually. Let's see what we get here. 2 stars. Only 996 light years, though. So it looks like we got units, cadmium that's activated, more units, and geodesite, and the expedition. Okay, we'll balance all this onto our hauler and get it squared away. But for now, we have 4 open fleet command rooms. And what I would really like to do at this point is connect these to each other. So it's going to be 1 hallway, 1 in the middle. Ooh, out of silver. Well, we'll have to get some more of that. I'll have to get some more silver. But for now, I like where we're at for now. Simplicity is best. We'll also get some decorations, some colored lights. We're going to make this freighter something to behold. This capital ship, nay, not a freighter. Star cruiser. Okay. What sort of expeditions do we have? No, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we can do the expeditions, what we need to do is process some of this dihydrogen jelly into dihydrogen. So let's keep processing this indium. Actually, we're going to have to go take these walls back if we want to have the silver to do the other walls. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and that gave us some silver. That's okay, we'll get a lot of silver. That is the big component here, is silver, and then, of course, tritium, which we have lots of. Just need the silver and the tritium, and what, that one room requires gold, which we already made all of those, so yeah, just silver and tritium from here. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and we'll pick up this refiner, and then we'll make the nice one. Oh, face me. Thank you. A nice little cozy little industrial room with a refiner. I love it. So from here, we're going to continue processing that activated indium, but at least this way we won't be using our carbon to do it. And then what I want is another industrial room here with the same exact thing, and we need microprocessors. Okay. For simplicity, we're going to go ahead and put our trade terminal here. Oh no. We're short 1 microprocessor, and I need carbon nanotubes to make it. Oh, I hope we can make everything we need. Just kidding. Of course we can. Galactic Trade Terminal. Yeah, right up here, right by the bridge. Sort of a... Oh, there it is. Look. I can buy the things I need. For example, microprocessors. I'll buy them 5 at a time. And then, voila, large refiner, there it is. There you have it. And then what we'll do is we'll send it all to the freighter. We'll have all the fuel we need for all the expeditions. So really we have the ships, we have the money, we have the blueprints, I mean, we have the multi-tool, the modules, the nanites, the capability, the resources. So it occurs to me we're at a point to play the game, however we want to play the game. And there's no really right or wrong way. So we're going to have to look for creative ways. I have a few ideas. The racetracks, I hinted a little bit at it last episode, the racetracks. Not so much doing it for me. They're neat. They are, but I need more. More pure exploration is what I need. I'm leaning more and more towards just taking everything on the road. Enterprise style. We're just going to go where everything's unexplored. Just going to take our fleet and our capital ship and just go. Alright, so now we have no more jelly on us. Look, it's all gone. Wonderful. But these all belong in exosuit inventory. Except the copyright, which we didn't really need, and I grabbed it anyways. I love it when you do that, huh? And then we still have a bunch of stuff on board the freighter as well. We'll sort that out another time. We're just gonna kick that. We're gonna kick that can right on down the road. Sort out the inventory today. I think we could do it another day. Really, we don't have to do it today. All right, let's continue making 200 tons of frigate fuel until that is full, and then, oops, and then we'll make more until we are completely out of. What did we run out of? It looks like the Limfac was dihydrogen, as always. Well, that's good. We still have the tritium, at least. Get these sorted here. Get this sorted up like that. Probably put this here, actually. This is to be relocated. That might be kept. Sold, sold, relocated. Kept, kept, relocated. Maybe. Okay. We still have quite a bit of fuel. We should be able to send out all our expeditions. So let's go with, ooh, the Pirates of Romade. Combat Patrol, 3 stars, 4,000 light years. I love it. Let's get the combat and combat. Let's see who else. You know what? Let's leave the B class with us. Instead, we'll send the C classes and we'll try to send one of the good supports this time. Yeah, we'll try to get an S-class support. This is a really long mission. I guess we could send all our combat. So if we send all of our combat, hold on. Then we get all of our combat ships kind of leveling up at once, but then we don't have any with our fleet. So that means we need to be on the lookout to buy another combat frigate. And look, that gets us up to 4-star. If we go to 5-star, we could do explosive drones. That would get us up to 5-star. Let's do that. So we'll go. We'll take one of the good supplies and all of the combat ships, and that's 800 tons. Ooh, that's 4 of what we just made. It's a long expedition. We're a star over. We might as well give them the explosive drones, darn it. Might as well. Why not? Boom, there goes the combat frigates. Now we don't have anybody to send on escort missions, though. We could do another trade expedition. Here, let's do that. So let's go. We have a S-class trade galleon. We don't really need to send that. Trade. Trade. Send the A-class. And another of the good supports? Did we lose a support? How do we only have 3 supports? That's horrible. We need to go out and go frigate shopping. We have the money. There's no reason not to. Yeah, that's atrocious. Trade, trade, support, trade, and then I guess we could send this other trade, but why? Instead, let's send an exploration. It feels wasteful not to send 5 ships, but I think we're just going to go as is. That still gives us 3 stars over 2. See, if we had a combat, we'd get their combat up a little bit. We send this B-class exploration vessel. No, that seems like a folly. Let's look at what else we have. Trade, balanced, industrial, industrial. No, you know what? We will do that. Let's do that. Trade, we'll send this exploration, this trade, this support, this trade. Done, and it's 4 stars over 2. Launch. Okay, now the 3rd fleet expedition is going to be this 2-star industrial short one. Well, no. The longer ones are better, right? Longer is better. 1,000 light years, it's a balanced. So we could just take support, industrial exploration support, industrial. Industrial? That's not really balanced. No, I think we're better off taking the 2-star industrial one. Let's do that. Look at that. Okay, so we only have enough to send out 3 expeditions. And now look, if we try to do the 4th, which we could do a 4th. We could do this balanced one, but we only have these 3 ships. I mean, technically they probably could do it. No, I don't see a reason to send them out. I don't even think that's worth 150 tons of fuel. Honestly, it just means we need to go buy more frigates. We need to be in the market for frigates. The other major concern that I had, though, was that somehow I cannot build a workstation for my exocraft technician. And that was part of why originally at the space station I thought we were going to return back to an old planet. And lo and behold, not so much. Well, our inventory is pretty clear for now, and this is pretty well organized. Keep all this stuff close by. These are splittable. This can go on the freighter. Look at all that cargo space. I'm such a big fan of the freighter. I don't think we're allowed to edit rooms down here. Yeah, not allowed to mess with anything this close to the hangar. Alright, so let's activate this starship here. So that this way we can push our things over to the proper ship, including Grantine and Herox, Lemium, Hot Ice, Iridesite, Geodesite. There we go. This stuff can still be settled out at a later date. Might we make some... What were they called? Missile drones? Explosive drones. Needs 50 gold. We'll see. Alright, so we've got that done. Such a cool little menagerie of starships. I'm a big fan. Oh, our heavy fighter. We gotta take this thing out every once in a while. Right? Like... This thing is just fun. Look at that maneuverability. We'll get the phase beam. We'll get the modules. Oh, we're gonna have to spend some time decking this thing out. We've only just begun with the fighter. We got the explorer ready to go. That's why we've been sticking with it for so long. Explorer is geared up to the nines, but I like that heavy fighter. We got to do that one next. This one, though, is pretty well squared away. Look, we do have gold, but we are out of silver. Fortunately. So we'll have to buy some. Gosh, this thing is just so great. Okay. So if we want to do our exocraft technician, then we're going to have to jump back to the system that they're in, I imagine, or build a base with them on the ground. Wow, look at this area. Hold on, this is a pretty densely populated area. Now, what are we looking? We're looking for a military craft and another supply vessel, right? Isn't that what we said? Oh, look, these ships are pretty neat. None of these frigates are showing that they're for hire, though. Like, not a single one. Nobody's contacting me. Oh, wait, here we go. C-class industrial. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's so low in value. It's not really in the negatives, but it's so cheap because it's got this expensive. No. Not industrial. That's not what we need. Oh no, did they warp out? Oh, they did. Alright, well, if that's the way it's going to be, then... You know what? I said I don't want to go back to places we've already been. I mean that. Let's go... Look, we flagged this area as a base for a reason. Let's go see if we can build a technician's work base here, because it might just be that the technician's work base can't be in the freighter, the exocraft workstation. It's possible we can only build one. I don't know. We've never messed with it. But there's only one way to know for sure, and I would rather do it here in the place we were just talking about building a base than going back to somewhere we've already seen. To do something we've already done. Let's build a little base here on this moon. This little forsaken moon. Out here in the middle of this Cyan Nebula. Tidally locked to the radioactive planet. Okay, rotate around. Whoa. That's enough to make your stomach flip. There it is with the vista again. Quite a place with the sun over here. No pure ferrite, huh? Well, I think we'll do that for the next episode. That's actually where we're going to wrap this one up. This has been No Man's Sky, episode 167. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, take care.